Hey everybody, Amy, 100 plus, abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. This is certainly not how I had planned my day. I was just getting the new dog, Nelson, settled after his vet appointment at Rescue House 1, terrified out of his mind. And I just got a call from Tiffany as I was heading home that she is shaking, seizure. Tuti just had a seizure, and she is rushing her to Blue Pearl. I just let the manager know that we are coming. I'm waiting for Tiffany to arrive. I am here now out front at the animal hospital. I swear to God, we cannot catch a break. Can't catch a break. Not for a second. Again, I just received a call from Tiffany, who is fostering Tuti, as you know, who has been updating. She did an update last night. And Tuti is being rushed to Blue Pearl Hospital. She had a seizure. So I am awaiting for Tiffany to arrive with Tuti so I can let the animal hospital bring her back. We want her pumped with fluids. We are thinking in our minds, since she's never had a seizure up until this point, possibly it is the new antibiotic that Tiffany was explaining. They prescribed for her a very strong antibiotic that can't even be touched by a human without gloves. It's very dangerous for the actual bacteria that she has, the infection. So I am going to demand that they stop this antibiotic. I'm not letting her take this another day. And pump her with fluids to get it out of her system. It never ends. It never, ever, ever ends. I swear to God. So I'm just sitting here waiting for Tiffany to help her out. And I will update you. I'm going to keep this rolling basically until she arrives and kind of see what happens from here and see how. I'm just beside myself right now. This dog has been through so much. 2 surgeries after she was... Sorry guys, I just shut off the internet. It should be better now. Again, this is Amy with 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. I am sitting out front at Blue Pearl 24-hour emergency hospital. Tuti is a English small petite dog that we rescued after we received an urgent plea for help from the Miami-Dade kill shelter. Her owners surrendered her to the kill shelter, emaciated, because she could not eat, she could not defecate. We found out after radiographs she had a corn on the cob lodged in her small intestines, which punctured her bowels. We had surgery to remove the corn on the cob and to repair her bowel. Everything has been fine. Then her body dehisced. Her body dehisced and the sutures opened, rushed back in for yet another surgery. They found out after sending out the pathology report from a sample that she had a serious infection, and the doctor prescribed a antibiotic, which was, I believe, either started yesterday or this morning. I'm not sure. I'll have to see when Tiffany gets here. But Tiffany just called me very shaken up, and that she was rushing Tuti in to the 24-hour animal hospital because she had a seizure. She said the seizure was not a massive seizure, but it was enough to scare the daylights out of her. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to calm myself down. I just know how frightening it is when you are by yourself and when you have a dog that is in distress, whether it's a seizure or anything, and you're in the car transporting by yourself. So, Tiffany, if you are watching this, I am here. I am waiting for you outside of Blue Pearl, and they are aware. I just sent Ellen, the manager of the hospital, a text that we would be arriving with Tuti. I feel that Tuti needs to be pumped with fluids to get this out of her system. Whatever this antibiotic is, I will not allow her to continue on this antibiotic. Call it a freaky accident that she seizured after starting this antibiotic. I don't care. I'm not taking any chances. They're going to have to find another antibiotic for Tuti. No, she said it was a seizure. She said it was a seizure. She's had her in her house. She's been monitoring her. She's literally has her with her 24/7. Sleep, not even sleeping, watching her to make sure she's breathing properly. She knows this dog. These are not just little trembles. These tremblers, this was a seizure. So she's on her way. I'm going to keep the camera rolling until she gets here. As far as Nelson, the dog we just rescued off the balcony, we got him to the rescue house and we let him out. I wasn't there. They let him out in the backyard. I was finishing up things at the animal hospital. Thank God he is heartworm negative. He has blood in his stool. He's terrified of everything and anything in his path, sweet as can be. He started running the yard, just freaking out. Ellen just responded to me. She knows we're here.
Message from Ellen LVS.
So I grabbed, he had a slip lead around his neck. I grabbed the slip lead. He was pulling away from me. I got him into the rescue house. I got him settled into the bathroom. I put the radio up. I closed the door and left food and water in there just to let him decompress a little bit. So we'll go back and check on him in a little bit. But he's terrified. He doesn't know what's going on. But he's safe. He's safe. So thank you all to each and every one of you that donated for Nelson. Whatever money is not used for Nelson, I can tell you right now, like I always say, our ongoing mission for Tuti, because Tuti is being admitted again into Blue Pearl. So here is yet another vet bill for Tuti. I don't know what it's going to entail, but the donations will help for our ongoing mission, because we're constantly faced with one emergency after another. Just bear with me for 1 second. She's 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away, guys. Hold on.
Text message from Tiffany.
Just bear with me, please, for a second. I think it's the medication too, Pauline, in my opinion. And I think Tiffany feels the same way. Here she comes. Does she have another one or just one? How bad? It's the medication, I think. It's gotta be. Huh? 4 doses? That's got to be the medication. No. Tuti just seized.
Okay, I'm just gonna brush your bag.
I think it's the medication. The new antibiotics is so strong.
2:50 p.m.
Okay.
She has to be held like this because she's got an incision on her.
And it can't open. I'm gonna get the door for you. It's okay, baby girl. Jesus Christ, seriously? Can like we get through one day without 20 million emergencies? What happened? Tell me.
She was
Where was she?
In the pen next to me. I was laying in bed watching TV.
Take your mask off. I have mine on. No one's here.
She had I had just given her dinner or lunch at about 1.
What time was the last time she got her medication? 1:30ish? 1-ish?
15.
And then at 2-ish she had a seizure.
250.
250. And she had 4 doses.
She's had 4 doses. She got her first dose yesterday at 12, then she got it at 8, then she got it at 5 this morning, and then she got it at 1.
Okay. That's medication's got to stop. I'm sorry. We're going to have to find something else.
She was fine, and it was weird. She was laying in her bed. And
Are you sure it wasn't like a bully, tremble? It was a seizure.
No.
What did she
No,
do?
She sat up. She was sleeping.
Yeah?
And she sat up,
Yeah?
and she looked at me, and she barked at me. And I was
Oh.
like, what's up, Mommy? Do you got to go potty? And I was just talking to her. And, you know, she was looking at me. Like, my bed was here. Her bed faces this way. The pen goes out this way. So she was looking at me. She barked at me. And then she turned this way. And then she, like, flew out of her bed onto her side.
Oh, that's a seizure.
Tongue out.
Oh, that's a seizure.
Yeah.
That's a
And
seizure.
I leaped, ran into her pen, and I picked her up, and I held her.
How long did it last for, would you
It wasn't
say?
long.
No.
It wasn't long.
It was
only a
quick.
few seconds.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
And then she was, you know, like trying to catch her breath,
Mm-hmm.
and then of course, like all the crap that's been in her nose
Came
all
out of her
came- I
nose.
mean, all of it. Like there was.
That's a
ton.
seizure. That's a seizure. Okay. I'm gonna wait to. I text Ellen so she knew. I told her she had a seizure. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come out. We need to tell them they need to pump her with fluids and no more of that medication. We got to get something else.
I mean, unless it's something.
No,
Unless
no,
it's the bacteria that's in her.
no.
I don't know what's making. Lori didn't tell me what type of bacteria that it was. She just told me the type of bacteria is really nasty
Okay.
and resistant to pretty much every single drug except that one. Because she
Great.
didn't want to give me that drug.
Great.
She's like, because I told you, she's like, you have to.
I know.
inhale it,
The
like,
fact that
all
you
this
can't
stuff.
touch it, you can't inhale it.
It could be fatal to humans.
Okay, so if it can be fatal to humans, can you imagine what it could
she
do?
Said this particular bacteria.
I get it. Okay, so one of the.
That's the only drug it responds to.
Okay, so we're gonna have a dog with seizures and mental problems, or we're gonna stop the medication. What is our option here? We got to figure out something else. We got to figure out something else. Guys, this shit is just, you can't make this up. You cannot even. This poor dog has been through so much. So much. This is why I say when we, okay, this is a perfect, I'm taking this off because I can't breathe and nobody's out here. This is why I say when we commit to saving a life and we say we don't know what it's going to entail. This is what I'm talking about. This is a dog that we chose to save her life from the kill shelter in Miami because she was on death's door. Now, here we have a dog that had an obstruction, okay, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get surgery, to remove a corn on the cob, to repair a punctured bowel, okay. Now we had her back in for a second surgery because her sutures opened up because she has an infection, a bacteria infection. Her body rejected the sutures, opened back up again, another surgery yet again. Has been in and out of this hospital countless times, seeing the doctor, doing blood work, anything and everything. We're here, she's here all the time. You were here just what, yesterday? Yesterday, again, to get the meds and have her look her over again. And now we're back again after a seizure with the new medication. So when I tell you that we need to be prepared to take in these dogs, when people say, you don't need that kind of money to rescue a dog, please don't tell us what we need, because we can surely show you all the medical and vet bills to save one dog's life. One dog's life. And Tuti is now in the back yet again. We're trying to figure out what's going on. And it's just so hard to watch these dogs go through everything they're going through due to human error and neglect, because the owners allow their dog to suffer with a corn on the cob in her small intestines for God knows how long. The doctor said it was in there for a while, at least a week, and puncture her bowels. So we're doing everything we can for Tuti. Again, we are back here at the 24-hour animal hospital at Blue Pearl. We are waiting for them to come out to tell us something. To tell us something. What's that?
Took over right after she had it. So all this stuff came out of her nose.
Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see. Right. Yeah, it's better. So after the seizure, you could see everything came out of her nose. All the mucus, and she's got an infection going on. That's bad. That's nasty. She released. Everything just released itself from the seizure. She's in rough shape. This dog's in rough shape.
Her personality today was like finally
Coming around
she was finally like acting
like normal.
Like I had her.
The video you did last night was so adorable. Oh my God, she was so happy and so sweet. I was actually in the kitchen and Carol was watching and I could hear it. I didn't see it. I went back later and Carol was talking through the whole video like, oh my God, like smiling and laughing, and just she looked so good last night.
So happy.
It's
And
just
then today, like I was up
all night
all night,
worrying,
I didn't sleep
watching.
at all. Just
I saw
watching
your
her.
post this morning. I was up too.
Just watching her, just to make sure, because I was so scared about this medication.
Yeah.
Just everything I was reading about it. So I was worried. So I wanted to make sure she was going to be okay. I didn't want to fall asleep and miss something. And,
Hold on, guys. I'm going to let Tiffany talk here. Since you don't need your mask. Is that on you?
Yeah.
Okay. You look beautiful. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about comments. Just tell them
So
what you
she
experienced.
she was so happy last night, and I watched her all night, throughout the night, because I was worried about the new medication. Everything I read about it just kind of scared me a little bit. So I was worried about her. So I literally didn't sleep a wink all night till like 6 in the morning. I think I finally thought she was okay and I could fall asleep for a couple of hours. And then got up this morning, took care of my dogs, took care of her, gave her breakfast, and put my dogs upstairs in the bedroom, and had her to kind of have the run of the living room with me in the kitchen while I was making my coffee, just to give her just a little break from being in the pen. Nothing crazy. She just was sitting next to me in the kitchen while I was making my coffee. And then I went on and sat on the couch and turned the news on, and she was so cute. She came over and she looked at me, and I was like, hi honey, good morning, and she like turned her little butt around and sat right at my feet, and then just laid down across my feet and was just so happy to just be there. And then when she got up, she actually walked a few steps away, and for the first time did like a real like puppy stretch. Like she put her front paws out and stretched, and then stretched her back legs, and I thought, God, she's really turning a corner. She's feeling better. This is so awesome. And then to see her literally fly out of her bed onto her side and shaking and her tongue out and couldn't catch her breath. It was devastating and heartbreaking. And I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified for her. She doesn't deserve this.
She's been through so much.
She doesn't deserve this.
She's
She was
fighting
supposed to be
every inch of
on the
way.
way back. She's supposed to be on her way back. She doesn't deserve this.
I'm just going to keep it rolling, guys, until the doctors come out and give us something. Say something. Wait till you see your new dog in the house. Did you see him? He's so gorgeous, Tiffany.
He was so scared.
I was finishing up at Heroes because I came here. I came here. It was a 2-hour wait. They told me, and they're turning people away. That's how many emergencies they had when I called. So hopefully it's not like that in the back right now. But is she here? No. Trow's here. I know that. But they brought him out in the backyard on a slip lead, and he ran around the yard like trying to get out. He can't get out, but terrified. And he can't go out without a collar and leash initially until he gets comfortable. I'm talking about Nelson. I'm filling Tiffany in on the new dog we just rescued. When I tell you, as sweet as sugar, like, he's in the bathroom. I told Colleen before she brings the dog in and out, we gotta be careful, because if he jumps up on that door and opens that handle and jumps out, and he's walking around the house with other dogs, it could be a disaster. So they're gonna stick something under the door, outside the door, so he can't open the door. I have the radio on. I left dry food, water, some pee-pee pads, and a big cushy bed and a deer antler. I have to go do an appointment at 5 o'clock tonight with Shelly and Keith, and then Zoe's covering the house tonight. I don't know if she'll be able to do it, but Shelly's gonna go over and assist because Shelly knows him, and get him out tonight. Tomorrow after Albert leaves, I want him in Albert's room for the weekend. I can't. It's a half door. Listen, I said it. I'm just filling Tiffany in. Yeah, but then she didn't realize that, you know. So let me just say this, that when I said to you guys, when we were on our way to rescue the dog on the balcony, and I told you that we didn't have a spot, I was not kidding. So we are scrambling and juggling, and that's why I'm begging for a foster. Yeah, so we just have to be careful. So Albert leaves for the weekend after tomorrow. Senna is going home eventually, so we will have that room. But when Senna has a forever home, her daddy's been coming to visit every single day for, I don't know how long now, a month? Huh? A month. But we have to make sure that he can get her in and out of his house to pee, which so far hasn't happened. She's very comfortable, Senna, at our house, so we have to make sure she's settled. Tiffany has been taking Senna to her daddy's house and dropping her off like a couple times a week to let her spend hours there to get more and more comfortable. And also he comes every single day, once if not twice a day, to get closer and closer to Senna. She's a very tough dog, very tough, sweet as sugar, but terrified of the entire world. She's a flight risk. So we've got a lot on our plate, guys. I'm just opening. Listen, I tell you all the time, we take you along for everything. We're very transparent. There's nothing that's hidden, other than surprises like tonight. I have to be somewhere at 5:15 because I have an adoption of a bonded pair. So that I'm not going to tell you. That will be a surprise. But like I said, we're scrambling as to where we're going to put Nelson. We're fine for the weekend because Albert will be gone until he comes back Monday. And then we're just going to go day to day. Unless miraculously some wonderful foster steps up that can take Nelson. He's super sweet. He's heartworm negative. We did all of his vetting. Can I tell you, he's a great dog. He's a great save, and I have no regrets. We'll figure it out. I reached out to 2 rescues. They said no. And he was going to call animal control. This dog would have been euthanized. He's so fearful. So fearful. Yeah, they're making a report. Not microchipped, not neutered. You saw the balcony full of feces? Yeah, he's a doll baby. He's 59 pounds. He's perfect. He was walking great with us on a leash into the hospital and everything. In the car, he was giving kisses. Then when he got to the rescue house and he started hearing the barking and everything, he got scared. He got really freaked out. Yeah. He was in solitaire. on a balcony by himself, you know, probably no human contact, and the rain, the heat, I mean, the storms every night, and the freaking fireworks every day, and the thunder and the lightning. He's just terrified. Terrified. Well, guys, Tuti's in the best hands right now. What can I tell you? She's at the 24-hour animal hospital. They're working on her right now. So please, please, please keep your prayers coming. Tiffany and I are sitting out here waiting to get some answers. I was going to keep rolling and let it roll, but there's really nothing to roll. I'm running like on empty right now myself. I'm physically and emotionally exhausted. So is Tiffany. As soon as we get an update on Tuti, we will give you one. But for now, I'm going to shut down. If you can make any donation, thank you in advance. Of course, we appreciate it. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's entailed here. So, with that being said, I'm going to sign off. We do have some happy coming your way tonight. But for now, I'm going to shut down, and I'll update you as soon as we have any more information on Tuti. This is Amy and Tiffany waiting on Tuti update at Blue Pearl 24-hour specialty emergency hospital. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.